welcome to my channel. So today I have my sister here with me and we are very excited to be unboxing the Universal Yums box for November of 2024. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Universal Yums, this is a monthly snack subscription where each month you get snacks from a different country, and I believe this month's country is Belgium. Now, there are 3 different size snack subscriptions. We get the Super Yum box, which is the biggest. It is 15 to 18 snacks for $45 a month. There is then the Yum Yum box with 10 to 12 snacks for $29 a month, and the Yum box with 5 to 7 snacks for $17 a month. We do pay for this box with our own money, but we will leave a link down below in case you're interested in signing up. With that, welcome back to all the SubBox lovers out there. Welcome if you're new. My name is Katrina.
My name is Rachel.
She's my sister. And on my channel, we unbox lots of different subscription boxes. So if you like subscriptions, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and let's dive in. We are so happy that you're here.
I was like having my hands up.
We are so happy that you're here hanging out with us today, unboxing and tasting these snacks. I will say my cat is having a little bit of a temper tantrum because we're getting close to dinner time, and by close I mean an hour and a half, so this is kind of when that starts. So if you hear a little bit of whining in the background, it's just her. When you open up the box, that is what it looks like. On top you get a little map of the country with some facts about it. On the back it does list everything and you can give it a rating. Then you get, there's always a little sticker thing with a a stamp, too picky for the pickiest eater, and then a trivia winner because there is trivia in the box. So some fun little stickers each month. And then you get the booklet, which talks all about the country, which is Belgium, all about the food. It has the trivia, and then it gets into all of the snacks and why they chose them. I will say that these are not necessarily the most authentic snacks for the country. You may not necessarily see these snacks when you walk into a grocery store there. They're not like the most popular snacks of the country, but they relate to certain reasons or historical things or food flavors, and that's why they include them in the box. They do always have a recipe. This one is Belgium frites, and then in the back you do get the nutrition facts for all of the products inside.
All right, so the very first thing we're pulling out is these chocolate seashells with hazelnut cream filling. They're smooth, rich, and unforgettable. Now, these are, it's in German, feine Meeresfrüchte, which means like seafood. So yeah. I think it's because like the shell, the seahorse, and stuff like that. So it's milk, dark, and white chocolate pralines. All right, so this is the packaging. It did have a little film over that we peeled off, and you have one of each little thing.
Oh, they smell so good.
Oh, they do. I mean, Belgian chocolate is known to be like the
really
best.
Good.
So
let's try it. That was really yummy chocolate. Definitely on the sweeter side, but I think we picked the more light chocolate versus the dark chocolate versions. It was just really good chocolate.
Agreed. You get a slight hazelnut flavor, but it's not like Nutella-y where it's just super duper like hazelnut or praline flavored. Her cat is climbing the window right now.
She's fine. The next item that we received are violet flavored sour hard candies. These are fragrant, floral, and sour. I feel like we've had these before, maybe in a gummy form.
Yeah. But
also maybe hard candy. I don't know. So yeah, let's try them. I remember the violet tasting really good in the candies, and I love sour, so yeah. I'm excited.
Oh. That was sour. I am not a fan. Don't like sour things. I couldn't even, I wanted to get to the fruitiness, but I couldn't get through that sour layer. I was just too much of a baby, so I don't really know what it tasted like.
I love it. Loved it. Loved it. I love sour. To me, that wasn't even that sour. But I like Warheads type sour, you know what I mean? I love the flavor. The violet flavor is more of a fruity floral than like a floral. And yeah, I will eat them. Oh, they're just so good. They're so good.
All right, up next we have a milk chocolate bar filled with raspberry yogurt. I love like fruity chocolate when it's filled with the cream like that, so really nice.
I'm hoping it's giving like Yogurette with straw. I mean, this has raspberry, but that's like a German chocolate that has like a white strawberry cream inside, so.
Oh, it smells raspberry.
Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's try it. That was yummy. You get the tartness of the raspberry, you get the creaminess, and the chocolatiness. Oh, I really like it. There might be a hint of stale in the background, but I don't know if it's because the sour from the last thing might have just destroyed my taste buds, which is very possible too.
Yeah, I didn't get stale, but I wasn't really looking for that flavor. I will say there's the raspberry seeds in it, which actually add kind of a nice texture. Not crunch, but you just notice that they're there, so I liked it.
It was a little crunchy. I will say, I do feel the roof of my mouth feels different after eating that sour hard candy.
Oh boy, did you remove part of your skin?
The next thing out, we're finally going a little bit savory, and these are the mustard and pickle flavored potato chips, which sounds amazing because I love mustard and I love pickles, and this sounds really good. Interesting. You get the pickle.
It is mustard and it is pickle.
And the chips are like a really strong yellow color.
I'll grab my own. Sorry.
Sorry.
I just want a big one. Yeah, that's what I want. They are kettle cooked.
Yeah. All right, let's try it.
Those were really good. You definitely get that pickle flavor and that mustard flavor and the vinegariness of both of those. Katrina and I both agreed there's one other flavor profile in there and we can't quite pinpoint it. Maybe curry. Like, I don't know if they use something to color it, but those were really good. Yeah,
it's kind of like if you're eating a burger with chips instead of, or if you're having a sandwich with like a pickle and chips that has mustard on it. There's something about it that like tastes like that, which is really yummy.
Up next, we have some Gouda cheese and pepper biscuits. I love that. I love everything about that. I love a good Gouda cheese. Pepper's nice. And then these biscuits are typically, I mean, I haven't had these, but like buttery. They have a light cheesy smell.
Ooh, they smell good.
So that's what they look like. They're just nice little biscuits.
And they're really lightweight.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. Those were so good. We just ate the whole pack. Granted, there was only 6 in there.
Yeah.
They're like lightweight. They're crunchy. They've got that yummy, cheesy savoriness to them. A little hint of that black pepper. Those were so good.
Yeah, I agreed. I agree. They're really, really good. They're nice and like airy and fluffy, but they're also crunchy and buttery and flaky. Really nice texture, really nice flavor.
Up next, we have these here. These are apple cookies. I love the way they spell cookies. Cookies? I love it. That is really, really fun. So that's a sweet and tasty apple cookie. Oh my gosh, smell that.
Apple
that
cinnamon.
Smells like apple yummy crunchy goodness.
Yes. Ooh.
Wait.
I'm in heaven.
This smells so good, like an apple crumble.
It kind of smells like the apple cinnamon Quaker oatmeal, but like in a really good way.
In cookie form?
Yeah.
With more sugar? Oh my gosh, let's try it.
Those were really, really good. It was a hard, crunchy cookie. And then you get soft pieces of like...
Apple,
but I'm trying to... it's not freeze-dried. They're like... I don't know.
Still kind of chewy.
Yeah, they're still a little bit chewy. Really good. You get all those spicy flavors. Not spicy, but spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. I don't know what you put in it.
It's
yeah,
like warm.
Warm's a good word. So they were really good.
Yeah, I loved it. They were sweet. They were a little bit tart from the apple. The apple was maybe a little bit chewier than what I would personally prefer, but the flavor was so good and I love it. It just tastes like a bite of fall, like a fall hug.
Yeah, agreed. Up next, we have a bar of chocolate. It's a dark chocolate bar with sour cherries. I love cherries, but as you guys know, I don't prefer sour. So I don't know if they're really actually going to be sour, but I am excited to try cherries in the chocolate. I didn't show you before I broke it, but I will say I wasn't sure if there's a cherry filling or not, but there's not. So they're probably just little pieces in there or something.
Yeah, I see a little piece of cherry. All right, let's try it. That was delicious. You get the cherry flavor throughout it, but not overwhelmingly. Like it tastes like dark chocolate. It has a lovely cherry taste. I like cherry and chocolate. I thought that was a really, really good bar of chocolate.
I agree. The cherry flavor shines through. It's just really nice, really fresh, and really cherry.
Yeah, delicious. Up next, we have more chips from the same brand as before, but this is their Paprika Chips. It says here paprika and garlic potato chips, but interestingly, it just says paprika on the packaging. It does show a clove of garlic, so interesting. These just smell paprika to me, not as much garlic.
Yeah.
And they're quite red, I'm guessing from the paprika. All right, let's try it.
We surprisingly were not huge fans of that. It had a really bitter flavor and we're assuming from the garlic. I don't know. You get paprika flavor, but then it's just overwhelmed with this bitterness.
I will say the first bite of it is good, and then the afternote where the garlic hits you becomes a little bit bitter and like almost extra salty and bitter.
Yeah.
Like a burnt garlic? I don't know. Yeah, not my favorite.
Up next, we have these cocoa coconut macaroon cookies. They look so good. I'm so excited about this.
Yes. Kokos macaronen. Very fun. Oh, these smell yummy.
Oh, they're like coconutty. I hope they're soft.
I think they are. Okay, let's try them. That was so good. That's one of the top favorites. Really coconutty. You get the chocolate. It's the bite of them. It's the chew of them. That's super satisfying. Like it's chewy. You're chewing it. The flavor. I'm obsessed.
Me too. I think it's really, really nice. They're soft. They're coconutty. There's really nothing bad to say about them.
Okay, up next is very, very fun. We get this here. This is spiced gingerbread with pearl sugar. So on the top there is like pearled sugar and it's like sliced, pre-sliced in there. I just love that we're getting this. I will say, I feel like we are getting some fall. We get the like apple cookies and we get gingerbread. Like it's feeling a little bit fall, which I love. So this is what the slice looks like. All right, let's try it.
That was really, really good. It was not what I was expecting from like gingerbread, but it was really good. You get that ginger. The top is actually crystallized ginger or like ginger pieces with sugar on the outside. So you get that crunch, you get that ginger spice, you get all that. The cake part is a bit dry, but the top part is like moist, so it mixes well together.
Yeah, I love that. I love the sharpness of the ginger. I do think you need to kind of eat the top with the bottom to kind of make it not to be too dry unless you're eating it with like a tea or coffee, hot chocolate, anything like that. But super wonderfully spiced and flavored and perfect for fall and winter.
Yeah. All right, next up we have assorted fruit flavored gummies. They're from the same brand as that violet, the sour violet one. So, you know, we love our gummies. And it does show here, it shows a lemon, an apple, an orange, and a strawberry. So I'm assuming that's what the flavors are.
All right, I'm just gonna have the one that fell to me. So let's try it. I enjoyed those. I like the chew of them. They're not like stick in your teeth. Like they're not like the kind that stick to your teeth. They're like the right amount of chew and just maybe slightly more, which I actually really like. I tried one of each flavor and I think the orange one was my favorite out of that.
I agree. They were really good, really nice texture. I like the orange and I like the strawberry. The green apple had a slight weird taste to me, but I don't know if that's just because I ate multiple different flavors. So yeah, really good.
All right, up next we actually have more from this brand. We have some cinnamon hard candies. So these are like spiced and warming. This sounds good. And again, kind of that fall wintry flavoring here.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, they smell so cinnamony.
I love this.
All right, let's try it.
It was good. You get that cinnaminess, but I wasn't as cinnamony as either of us wanted. Like we wanted it to really be pow in your face, like cinnamon, red hot. Yeah. But they were good. They were decent. I don't eat many hard candies.
No, we get a lot of hard candies in this for I'm just not that into, and they're not individually wrapped. I will say I sucked on mine a little bit more, and then I felt like it did get a little bit more spicy, and there was an interesting like saltiness that I was getting from it. I thought it tasted good, but again, I think I wanted a little bit more kick out of it.
Yeah, although that did inspire me to want to buy cinnamon gum. Like I always go mint gum, but like I forgot that they have the cinnamon like red gum. Now I need to buy it. Next up we have another chocolate bar from that brand with the cherry one, but this one is milk chocolate with salty roasted corn. That's so fun, and I don't know why it's giving me butter popcorn vibes.
I don't know, but we do typically love corn flavored things, like sweet corn flavored things, so I'm curious.
It smells just like milk chocolate.
Yeah, I don't really smell any corn in it yet.
All right.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
So good. You instantly, when you bite into it, get that salty, yummy corn flavor, and it's the salt of it that makes it so good.
Yeah. It's like a corn nut.
Yeah, it's like more of like the puffed corn nut saltiness, which I love a corn nut as a snack. It's one of my favorite snacks. And it kind of has like the crunchiness in it, so it kind of tastes like those chocolate bars that have like the crunchy bits in it. Like a cornflake, even though it's not a cornflake, it doesn't taste like a cornflake, but like, oh, it's so good.
It's really good. I have learned to appreciate a salty sweet mix, and that bar does it perfectly.
Y'all, we're very excited because we get more cheesy goodness. So we have some Gouda cheese and onion biscuits. Oh, they do smell like oniony.
Oh, they do. They do feel really light.
They kind of are giving sour cream and onion type of scent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's try it.
Honestly, those weren't that impressive. I don't even know. There's a little bit of onion flavor. I didn't get much,
Garlic?
yeah, garlic. I didn't get much, well, maybe a little. I don't know. They weren't bad, but they weren't overwhelmingly special.
Yeah, they weren't as good as the other ones. I think the cheese flavor was not as strong and the texture was different. Now, it was two different brands of like cheese things, but I do feel like the flavor kind of fell a little bit short on this one.
All right, up next we have some cocoa truffles with coffee flavor. Ooh, I didn't realize there was coffee in this.
Okay.
A nice Belgian product. I will say I don't like truffles, but I do like coffee.
I love truffles. They come in a little bag. So they're big.
Those are big. I had to cut a little piece off.
All right, let's try it. Those were really creamy and decadent. It tastes really good. The coffee, I think they're dusted in like a coffee powder, I think. And it's more of like a bitter, like darker coffee versus like a creamy coffee type flavor. But actually I thought it tasted really nice. It tastes elevated, like elegant. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it was yummy.
Yeah. One thing about truffles is they're not typical. I mean, I don't want to say they're not sweet, but they're more of a sophisticated chocolate, I feel like. So it did have that like dark chocolate coffee vibes. I did like the coffee. I didn't have a huge piece of it just because like it's a lot, but I did really appreciate the coffee dusting.
All right, up next we have the drink. You typically only get a drink, I think, if you get the Super Yum box, but this is a sparkling beverage with elderflower and lime.
Ooh.
Now we did take it out of the fridge, which is why you might see it sweating a little bit, but this sounds nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I can smell nothing.
No, I don't smell anything.
So this is what it looks like.
Oh, there's a little scent now.
Ooh, it's
like light fruity.
Yeah. All right, let's try it.
That was good. It definitely was not sweet. So if you're expecting like a sweet lemonade, it's not going to deliver. You do get lime. I don't know if I got elderflower, but I don't know specifically what that tastes like. But I love the sparklingness. It's kind of like a seltzer water with a little bit of flavor.
And it's a tiny bit of sweetness, but not super sweet.
Yeah.
It does say a botanical lemonade, so I feel like you're getting like lemon without sweet.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think it's a more sophisticated taste. Like, I know this box probably is made more for like kids and families than for like us. I don't think kids would probably like or appreciate that drink very much, if that makes sense. But I thought it was actually a pretty nice drink. Like, I feel like you could drink that like with what you're eating pretty easily, you know?
That's true. That would be nice in the summer, like for something refreshing. All right, last but not least, we have one more snack, and this is Belgian beef stew flavored potato chips. I'm really excited about that. Sometimes when we get these chips that have like a stew or like a meal flavor, they have just super good flavor to them. Yeah. Ooh, it is beef stew.
Oh, that actually smells really good.
Oh yeah.
All right, I got two because I'm excited. All right, let's try it. Those were yummy. You definitely get the beefy flavor, but I will say there is a sweet flavor that you get with it that I don't know how I feel about. Like, I wish it tasted more savory. I'm not really sure where the sweet is coming from, but they still tasted pretty good.
Yeah, you still get that beefy stew flavor. I will say they smelled more like beef stew than they tasted, but I think it's because of that sweetness. I don't know if it's from onions, maybe. Sometimes you have onions in stew and they kind of become a little soft and sweet, but still really good. A very interesting flavor to try.
So that was everything in our Universal Yums for Belgium for November of 2024. I really enjoyed this. Now, I don't think I said this in this video, but we've been subscribed to Universal Yums for many, many years. And so we've definitely done a Belgian box before. So some things were familiar, but I thought there was a lot of really good stuff we've never tried before. All right, let's talk about our favorite products.
Ooh, corn. Chocolate corn.
The corn chocolate, these cheese biscuits that we ate up, the macarons.
I really like the mustard and pickle chips.
I would not necessarily put that in my favorites, but I actually would put the ginger cake in my favorites. And I actually think these cinnamon candies, to be honest, even the lavender ones. Oh, and I actually really like the apple cookies.
Yeah.
There was a lot of really good stuff in this box. I was pleasantly surprised. I'll be honest, going into it, I was like, I don't know if this will be, like, how good this will be, because I saw some things that were familiar. But yeah, it was delicious.
Yes.
So definitely let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're interested in signing up for Universal Yums, now is a really good time because the December box is really fun. Instead of it being from one country, it's from a bunch of different countries and you get kind of holiday type snacks. So we're really looking forward to unboxing that with you all next month. If you like this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future uploads. And I'll see you in my next video.